to lecture sessions Technology and Business Information Systems. In this session, we are going to understand how technology is connected with business information systems. We will start with overviewing of technology, Indian IT and ITES industry, difference between information technology and information systems, role of technology in gaining competitive advantage, information technology investments like return on investments of technology, business intelligence, information technology, roles and responsibilities, and finally we are going to conclude the chapter with analyzing the impact of information technology on society. Let's start the session. We need to understand why investing on information technology is important. Now, if an organization chooses the right information technology, it could help for its long-term planning, and that could be one of the best competitive strategy what it embraces. Now, why should an organization invest on technology? And why is it significant to choose the right technology? The reason is today technology plays a major role and is integrated in almost every business sector. Now, it can also become a competitive advantage to the organization. Let us first try to understand the difference between information technology and information systems. Information technology consists of majority of the devices, mostly hardware, a computer's technological setup which makes an information system function. It might consist of telecommunications, network, devices, equipments, while information system is all about the processes which are enabled on that information technology. Now, by this we understand information technology is oriented toward hardware, while information systems is oriented towards the process. Information technology primarily consists of hardwares, networks, and it is the subset of information systems. Now, information technology enables information systems. So, by this we understand information technology consists of computers, servers, telephones, scanners, digitizers, internet technology, mobile phone systems, radio equipments, TV or any such hardware devices. While information systems is majorly the softwares, the processes, the email, the packages or anything which is invisible, which is functioning on this information technology devices. So, we can say that information technology is more about the tools while information systems is more about the processes. Now, having understood the difference between information systems and information technology, let us try to understand how these both play an important role in Indian scenario. Well, information technology and information science has been leveraging to the growth of business. Now, when we look at certain fields, banking, insurance, finance, education, food and agriculture, scientific, aviation, weather, transportation, renewable energy or anything, even small and medium business sectors, there is not a single field what information technology has touched. Today, it has become an integral part of all the business ecosystem. Now, that is one of the reasons why organizations try to adapt to the technological advancements. It could be to achieve productivity or to achieve efficiency. Organizations embrace technology for their own reasons. Now, how could implementing information technology give a competitive advantage to an organization? To understand this, we have a model, technology for gaining competitive advantage. Now, if you look at this model, we see that it's an integration of two particular concepts. On the horizontal axis, we have Porter's 5 force, like we have rivalry of competition, threat of new entrants, bargaining power of suppliers, bargaining power of buyers, while on the other side, vertically we have cost leadership, differentiation, innovation, growth, alliance and other strategies. Now, how can these two be integrated? We all know Porter's 5 force model is the best example to understand how exactly when any new entrant or the number of players in the markets or buyers in the market define the business competition. Now, using technology, an organization can gain a cost leadership. Any technology in the initial stages will be expensive, but over a period of time, it is possible for organizations to achieve large scale of economies and deliver majority of services and reduce the IT cost of products and services. Now, this is what happened in the banking sector. Now, when we take banking as an example, when the technologies were new, banks were investing like anything on the self-servicing technologies or what you call SSTs. Now, this was possible because banks had an understanding that they could levy a part of the cost to the consumers or customers over a period of long time. Now, this is not possible in every scenario. Take example of weather forecasting or governance or IT projects which are citizen oriented. Probably the government cannot levy the cost on the end users. In this scenario, it is more about government embracing technology for reasons like innovation, convenience, growth or maybe like to give that facility to its citizens. When we look at the commercial enterprises, information technology could also be a differentiator. Organizations are able to deliver products and services through technology and that could be a differentiating factor. And that is what happened in e-commerce industry. Now, when you look at alliance as a strategy, organizations can tie up, partner or work together to deliver products and services. If you look at majority of the industry sectors today, everything from product ordering to payment to delivery is integrated with multiple business entities. Now, one of the best model for this is Uber. The Uber concept is implemented not only in the transportation but also in the food delivery, property rentals, education sector and many more. Now, what happens here is you have an aggregator who is providing the service and there is logistics and there is operations. All these things are integrated to provide service to that specific target customers. Now, that is the beauty of technology and it can give a competitive advantage when rightly strategized. Now, let us take a look at example of companies leveraging technology for competitive advantage. We have banks, stock markets, telecommunication sectors, healthcare, even spacecraft, all of them using information technology to grow their business opportunities. Now, strategic use of technology can help you gain cost leadership and can be a major fact in differentiating your products and services to the target segment. Now, how would an organization think on investing on technology? Definitely they will give a thought on the return on investments. We took two scenarios. One is commercial purpose when organizations think of sharing the IT cost. Now, can they divide that cost with their partners, end users, customers or anybody like? Now, in case of governance, what happens is, as we said earlier, you will not be able to share the IT cost with them directly, but it is for the benefit of the citizens, like projects are initiated. Now, when an organization has to invest on technology, few decades ago, companies were thinking like investing on technology is a cost or expense or it is a burden. Why would we invest on technology when business operations are functioning normally? This used to be their attitude. But what happened over a period of time was they saw the benefits of information technology and they decided to go ahead and invest. And their mindset shifted from looking at information technology as an expense to considering investing on technologies as a competitive advantage. So they started considering investing on technology as an opportunity. Now they definitely knew this investment could return them hugely over a long period of time with direct and indirect benefits. Now there are cases where an organization has to spend initially on information technology investments because it takes a huge effort to make its own in-house customers like employees, partners, stakeholders to understand why they are going for the technology adoption, as well as making the outside customers understand and adapt them to the technology. There are various technology adoption models which tell us how technology was accepted over a period of time by customers, employees and other stakeholders. Now with this, today organizations have completely understood technology is an investment opportunity and no more a cost or an expense. Now when we look at the future trends in emerging technologies and the potential impact it has, we have artificial intelligence, robotics, cloud computing, networking. Today, organizations have started building their own information systems. Look at the example of Amazon Web Services. Now let us try to understand, having built an information system, an organization would be able to generate huge amount of data transactions. Now when I say data transactions, the data is being moving based on the transactions. Now this leads to the creation of a beautiful business intelligence system. Now this business intelligence system becomes the lifeline of an organization because the data here is useful for major decisions. So let's understand what is business intelligence. Business intelligence is all about data analysis, technologies and building strategies from analyzing the data. Now it helps the organizations to make better decisions. Now it includes collecting and analyzing data, turning data into insights, presenting the findings in reports, dashboards, charts or in visualizations. Now using data to drive change is one of the major purpose of business intelligence. How can business intelligence benefit an organization? Business intelligence can help companies by making faster and accurate decisions. It can improve the data quality because the quality of data what an organization possesses helps it to make a timely and better decision, increases revenue, reduce costs, eliminate inefficiencies and it is also useful for solving complex problems. Now having understood the benefits of business intelligence, we should also understand it not only helps in putting the data together, it also provides various business metrics which is useful in understanding and gaining deeper insights. Organizations can identify better opportunities and enhance the real-time analysis. Now, faster reviews with the help of business intelligence facilitates speedy decisions. These business intelligence tools help in providing better analysis with the help of data mining, visualization tools, data infrastructure, and organizations would be able to do data-driven decisions. Some of the widely used business intelligence tools or softwares are Microsoft Power BI, MicroStrategy, Oracle Analytics Cloud, Qlik, and we can see like there are few more listed devices like Tableau, Dundos, SAS, TIBCO and many more. Now all these business intelligence tools are having their own advantages as well as limitations. An organization needs to look into what type of tool is useful for it and use it in its data modeling or data visualization. Now having understood the business intelligence systems and understood the information technology and information systems concept, we now need to understand Who are the people who are going to design this and give for an organization? To know this, we will delve more into IT roles and responsibilities. Once an organization decides to implement information technology and systems, it needs to have some key people to design, implement or maintain the information technology and information systems. Now some of these tasks could be outsourced. Today we have cloud computing, cloud infrastructures where an organization need not worry about all these designations and roles. All they need to simply do is hire a platform as a service, what we call as PaaS, SaaS or ES, like infrastructure as service, software as service or platform as service. Today even communication as service is available. Communication platforms have been established. So business brings lot of opportunities with any of these platforms. So let us try to understand the IT roles and responsibilities. Now when we look at IT facilitating team, it acts as a communicator between the employees, clients and other business partners. They use tools like email, video conferencing, web conferencing or sharing other resources through network channels. Now these employees help the organization to understand the IT implementation and execution part. Some of the major IT roles and responsibilities go like this. IT project manager. Now the manager leads the team of technicians, engineers and systems administrators to complete technology projects. They are responsible for project budgets, meeting timelines and ensuring teams will stay on project completion track. We have network administrators who will be overlooking the organization's computer networking, installing, configuration and maintenance. These network technologies usually include the hardware and software usually used for software performance, or they help in troubleshooting network issues. We have IT support engineer who is majorly responsible for troubleshooting technical issues with equipments, laptops, desktops, servers, printers or any network resource. Now they also document the issues and take actions to resolve these problems. IT managers who overlook software updates and new end user requirements. For example, one manager might be responsible for cyber security and the other might be managing the customer relationship, or maybe another manager is looking into the payment systems. So IT managers usually team up with multiple activities in larger projects. We have computer network architect who designs the organization's network architecture, network system administrator who manages the organization's computer network, computer support specialist who helps in hardware and software issues of new and existing users of information systems, computer systems managers in small scale operations who helps manage information technology and computer systems. With all these designations, we also have key roles like Chief Technology Officer and Chief Information Officer who play a strategic information decision making role. Now there are also compliance managers who act as liaising to ensure compliance of information systems. So there might be information system specialist, data analyst, quality analyst, designers, developers. They are called with different designations in the software industry. Some of the commonly known terms what we understand is software engineer. Now a software engineer might have a specific role of anything what we are discussing. They might be part of IT designing, IT implementation, IT selling or maintenance. Now there are also IT managers who come out with new solutions or design new products. Having understood all these IT roles, today one of the major requirement is a manager who can give the human touch with all these hardware and software components. Now let us look at investing in technology, return on investment. Now who would invest for IT projects? Now, in the initial days, organizations were considering investing on IT as an expense. But what happened over a period of time is they understood the benefits what the technology can leverage. So, over a period of time, certain organizations started dividing the IT implementation cost and took initiative to invest. Now, the initial days, even purchasing of hardware, software and other network requirements, even hiring people who could design these information systems for them would be very expensive. But these days, there are IT consulting firms who can design ready-made application softwares and one need not worry about huge expenses. There are full stack developments where a small firm can look for an individual IT consultant who could design a website, a mobile app or even a social media management page which helps in handling their small business operations. While large IT projects might have to reserve funds, get on with a lot of discussion, take consent from the management and then go ahead with the information systems implementation. They will budget the cost required for the information systems and also look into when is the return on investment expected. Now, there are various tools which are useful for return on investment analysis. Usually organizations do a small economic feasibility to understand this. So, they need to understand what is the cost of technology to implement the overall projects. Now, when it comes to government's decision on implementing huge IT projects for the benefit of citizens, the government looks at that project like a benefit extended to the citizens. Now, this could be to achieve transparency or reachability, or maybe it is to give a soothing experience in the government process towards the citizens. Maybe that is the effort government is making to smoothen the experience of government services delivery to the citizens. We see majority of the G2C or what do we call government to citizen projects like tax payments, Aadhaar card or UIDA, driving license, passport issues, land record registration, birth certificate or even DigiLocker. A project like DigiLocker is majorly beneficial for citizens to fetch soft copy of documents as and when needed with the help of a very simple smartphone device. Now, this is not only there on the smartphone device, it could also be generating a link and shared to the required person or department as and when needed. Now, when government invests on information technology, it is majorly for governance purpose. Now, let us understand the impact of technology on society. Now, when we say society, it is the group of people, how the social life gets affected with technology. In the beginning of this chapter, we discussed how technology is touching every sector. Technology plays a major role in education, home appliances and day-to-day life, we said. Now, let's try to understand the impact of technology on society. Today, technology is used in almost all fields. Whether our day-to-day life activities, maybe even paying our day-to-day bills in a small grocery shop or monthly bills to the government departments or civic utilities or any huge bank payment transactions. We just use our smartphone, and smartphone has bought many business operations on the fingertips of customers. Now, when we look at technological convergence, convergence today has facilitated multiple operations on a single device. The mobile smartphones what we use today are enabling so many technologies and so many processes and tasks have been simplified. Let's take few examples to understand what impact the small devices having and what amount of technologies are integrated on the mobile device. If you open the mobile and see, there might be n number of applications or what you call mobile apps which are used for multiple purpose. You might have an app which is used for online shopping or a bank payment or ordering food or ordering fashion accessories or to learn a simple course or to watch an entertainment channel or to play a game. And still endless possibilities are there on your smartphone. Now your mobile phone acts like a camera, FM channel, storage device, projector, communicative device. Like basically it was invented for making calls and sending SMS over a period of time. Like we had different types of messages sent, like a visual message, an audio message. Today you have emojis and GIFs. So unlimited possibilities. Now post COVID, we also saw through the mobile devices, the government was able to understand whether a citizen has taken the vaccination or which is the nearest primary healthcare center they could reach out for getting the vaccination. Not only that, even to deliver education, the teachers were using mobiles to conduct online classes. Now with these two small examples, we understand the impact of technology on the society. So it need not be limited or applicable in huge business operations like industrial orientations, manufacturing, weather forecasting, e-commerce. Technology can be used for our day-to-day life simplification. Now let's take a look at the interesting facts from this session. These are the slides. Please take a look at the points. Now let's quickly recap the highlights from this session. In this session, we discussed about overview of technology, difference between information technology and information systems. We also discussed about how technology can help in gain competitive advantage, investing on technology, return on investment, and we also discussed about business intelligence, role of IT and IT industry. Then we also discussed about impact of information technology on society. In the next session, we will be discussing about systems development life cycle. So we will understand how exactly the whole process of software is designed, implemented and executed. Thank you.